Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft on the Tekkit packet with none other than myself, Blue Star. First of all, let me start off this video by showing you a change. I can't kind of see it right now. Let's do this. Take all this stuff off. Take everything off. And if you noticed, my character, I've updated him. I've changed. I went online, made this character, made this outlook. You can kind of see where I boo-booed though right there on the sleeves. Originally was a guy I found, had a lot of red in him, but I didn't like red because my name is Blue Star. So I decided, edit him, change his outfit, look more blue. Looks like he's got some gloves, black shoes. Gave him a belt, type basic thing. Flip around here and show you his back. And I attempted to make a star right there on his back. So, not the best, but it'll work. I may, if I remember, go offline and try to fix that to get rid of the blue. But just want to show you that. Been doing some work, upgrading stuff. Put all my armor back on here real quick. It wants to be picky. This won't auto snap in for me. So I have to do it all manually. And where'd I put my blue parachute? Aha! Blue parachute. Okay. Very important to have that for the come back to Earth. My flight suit I should be able to fly, but never hurts to have backup safety plans. So as you can see, I've done some more rearrangement here. I've moved my magma crucible over and my fluid transposer over. I'm trying to add some more automation to this. Well, here we'll look at the magma crucible real quick. As you see, it's got an input here at the top, and from the outputs over into the fluid transposer. Transposer simply just takes it in from the left or the top for its inputs. Outputs out the back. Real simple here on the back side. Kind of hard to see in here a little bit. Let me see if we can drop down in here in a little hole. But on the back of that fluid transposer in there, I have just the basic, same as I have on all these. That's this one down here actually. ME import bus. But to do this, with trying to get, for instance, like a bucket of ender, you have to be able to put ender pearls into the magma crucible, obviously, to smelt the ender pearls. But you need a bucket to come over here in the transposer. That way you can sort that. So simply just using an item done at pipe here, I put in what is called a servo. So if I right click it here, it gives me this filter capability with servo here. A whitelisted ender pearls to go down. Again, we'll look at that. Item filter, bottom, whitelisted pearls. And on this one, I put in a servo and I put in a bucket and the tesseract frame. That way, if I decide I need to build more tesseracts, I have it, because some of my recipes require, the tesseract full frame or the tesseract itself. And then this ME interface simply just exput stuff into the chest, which is where I put my recipes here. As you can see here for the ender bucket, it says gives it 4 pearls in 1 bucket. For the tesseract full frame, needs 1 tesseract frame and 4 ender pearls. Goes in the chest, and then the item duck is what separates that for me to the next level. Because simply you can't build that recipe, put this on top of here, and it automatically sorts. You've got to assist it a little bit with a little bit more of a sorting filter. Could have used Buildcraft pipe and a diamond pipe, but item duck works good. And you also, Buildcraft versus item ducks, you don't lose the material. If you build up a buffer, the Buildcraft would try to pump everything in here at one time. If it didn't work, it would drop it, lose it. Just added a couple more stuff here. we'll get, shiny metal stuff here. We've seen how to build these recipes before. Very simple, very easy. The only piece of that machine I don't have out there, and I wish I had room, I have to remodel my whole entire wall to do this, is back here in the back. I did put my induction smelter. Simply that way I can make my indium ingots. As you can see right there, it needs 1 pyrithium dust, 1 and 2 indarium blends. And also if I need hardened glass, simply, there it is. I think we've probably got basic, no. Why didn't I ever do that? Why didn't I ever do that? Let's just do it. We want 1 piece of normal glass. We want 1 piece of sand. No clue why we never did that. But if we ever need glass, now the system can make it. Cool. Not a lot of recipes I'm doing right now really requires glass, but there it is. Inside here, I've added a bunch of recipes, as you can see. We've had most of all this stuff right here last time you watched, and we had a lot of these. But as you can see, all of these I've added here. All these different pieces. So you can see to make the blaze powder, how to just take 1 blaze rod, split it, and it makes blaze powder. How to come up with the pyrithium here, needs a piece of coal, pulverized coal, sulfur, 1 redstone, 1 blaze powder. I can put in the recipe that, if I need, for example, pulverized coal, how to do that. I have not actually entered that recipe, I do not think. Pulverized should be right here. Yeah, see, I don't. My grid's kind of full right now. Ouch. Then, all the different pieces. There's a shiny metal that's needed, how to build the frame, then how to fill it up. Oh, this actually creates the full test rack in the end, because the fill's another thing. All these different pieces here for upgrading my power armor suit. All these different pieces here, to build, for instance, an oxygen collector. Excuse me. Because the reason why I'm doing all this is, if you remember the last video, if you checked it out, you watched it. If not, please go back and check it. We did make it to the moon. We did find a boss dungeon. So we need a prep to go back and, 1, be able to stay on the moon for a little bit longer. A little bit longer than what my 3 oxygen tanks that I took up there can carry. And also go fight him, beat him up, win the victory, see what he's got to drop us. So that's what we're working on. So I've been making preparations to go back to the moon. And to do that, I needed lots of different ingredients. First of all, I have learned you can take saplings up there, plant them, water them, and get them to grow. And that essentially does make a oxygen type area where you can get oxygen to keep replenishing the O2 levels for us to breathe. Obviously, you're going to have to get some oxygen collectors. You have to be able to compress it if need be. That way I can refill my canisters here. That's what the compressor is going to be for, so I only need 1 of them. But I need to be able to get the oxygen out. The other thing that I need, something we haven't built yet, is this oxygen bubble distributor. This little guy right here will actually make a oxygen-rich environment. That way I can run into it, stay there, and survive. So let's look at that recipe real quick. We need 2 fans, 2 oxygen vents. So oxygen. Okay, we got one. We got 1 great. We need 1 more. Thank you. We need 2 fans. There they are. What else do we need? We needed compressed aluminum. Compress. Set a piece of compressed aluminum there. Still around the outer edge. Thank you. If the vents were top and bottom and the fans were left and right. Nope. Flip around, and there we go. We have an oxygen bubble distributor. Clear that out. We're also going to need a lot of these oxygen pipes here. So glass plane makes 4. Okay. Glass. Oh. That gives us 8. We're probably going to need some more. Definitely want to make sure we got enough to do this. 28. Let's get some more. Okay. That recipe's having problems. So we're up to 48. That should be enough to be able to run from our oxygen collector to our bubble distributor here. The other thing I want to do is I want to be able to take, I don't know if it'll work, but if I can, I want to take a test rack up to the moon with me. That way I can hopefully transport, power off my main grid to the moon. Don't know if it'll work, but we can find out. So, I already had 2 test racks. Well, they don't stack. Man, thank you. Yeah, you've got 3 under. You got 3 of them in you. Let's take some more with this test. That's already got. Oh, that's already got full frame. Let's take. As you can see, since I did that, it starts generating the frames for me. I am pulverizing up the obsidian here. That we can make the hardened glass. It'll be there in a minute. Oop, there's one. What else do we need while we're doing that? We need to build, if case we can't transfer power up for the test track, we need some type of power. So I think we already have a basic solar panel up there. If I remember, we left it. So let's make an advanced solar panel here. So basic, remember, yeah, okay. So diamond. We need some of this raw material stuff right here. Ooh, we're almost out. Ooh, didn't realize we're running that low. And some redstone. So if I'm right, what was the recipe showing? We need 6 of those, which we get 2 from each one of those, which we need 3 of these, which we get, 9. So cool. Let's make at least 2 of them. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let those cook real quick. How's our test doing? All 3 of them, cool. Don't think I need 3 test racks, but and each one of those will pop out when it's done. Jump right in my ME system, so no big deal on that. So we got our bubble, we've got a compressor, we've got 2 oxygen collectors. We are probably going to need a bunch of wire, which is simply aluminum and wool. We don't have a lot of wool. Ow! Hello. Aha! Lots of wool now. Ooh, lots of eggs in there too. Probably out of essence by now. Yep, we're out of essence. Ah, get back out. Oh, wow. I had turned it on because we only had 2 pearls. Tells you how much work I've been doing. You know, we've been able to generate all these pearls. See, we'll just take them up. Dump them in the ME system. Hello. Dump all the pearls into the ME system. There we go. How are we doing? Cool. We have 18 of them. Back to this advanced solar grid. We need aluminum wire and wool. Aluminum. And our wool. Wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll start with 36. That should get us, going pretty good. So, okay. This is going to be glass. How about we just give us more of that real quick. It'll start cooking it here, and it should end up in our inventory. Need 3 of these. Dump the rest in. 3 of them. Yep. Going faster than it's cooking glass. There's a way to speed that up just a tad. Oh, I forgot about that one being off. Well, we'll just mainly put it in. Take that. That'll give us glass in a hurry. Is that all of them? I think so. Okay, so back to this. Now that we have these, we need the wire. Right through the middle. Around these guys. 1, 2. Oops, we want the advance. We need a steel pole. We need 2 of them, so it's just straight up steel, not a problem. Steel. Oh, we already had one. Oh well. So we need a steel pole. Need one of these. What else do we need? We need steel in advance. Oh, wait a minute, wait. We gotta make this guy. Which is more wool, aluminum wire, and aluminum. That's pretty simple. So first we need the wire, then we need wool, then we need a loom. Right? And we need what, total of 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 1, drop. There. There. We need the advanced. We need steel. And we have 2 advanced solar panels. And I'm noticing we're starting to run a little low on steel again, so this has been very, very, very expensive on the steel processing. Lots of steel used in this, in the making of this stuff. Okay, so we have, probably gonna need some more wire. Mainly because we're going to have be able to run power to a couple of different places, maybe, potentially, to get everything wired up and going. So, I think there was something else. Okay. There was something else we were building. I totally was missing it. We need to build, not necessarily have to build, but it'd be nice to, you know, once we get our bubble working, build a building around it. So with that, we need to build some of these things called an airlock controller, which luckily when we were up there last time, I found this meteoritic iron. The raw stuff we came back, made it ingots. So we have this stuff. Might as well go ahead and use it. And we're 2 pieces of flat steel short. Like I said, very, very, very taxing on our steel supplies. Okay, we have 2 airlock controllers. We also need an airlock frame, which requires this guy, which luckily we already have on our recipe here, but simply that we can see how to make him. We need the tin can, we need tin, we need steel, we need the oxygen vent. So if I make a double wide door, I have to go all the way under it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be 4 across the top, be 2 on each side. So that means to go all the way around, so it's going to take 12 blocks. This guy, when we make it, where is it? Makes 4 each. That means we need 3 of these, and I'm going to have to build double doors. So that means we're going to need 6 of these guys. And that's probably where we're going to find out we do not have the steel. Good thing is we don't have to have this for this go. It'll be nice. But if we don't have it, we don't have it. What's that? Balloon? Still has 2 more it's trying to make. Which we'll get there. What can we work on while we're waiting on that? Oh, our power suit. Let's get our power suit ready to fight. So I want to get this energy shield up and going. So the energy shield is going to require 2 force field emitters. We need 1 for our chest. We need 1 for our legs. We need 1 for our boots. We need 1 for our helm. Gloves do not use it. So 4 times 2 is 8. I think I already reloaded this recipe for us to make this faster. Let's double check. Yes, it requires 2 wiring and 1 solenoid and 1 tesseract frame full. So good thing we already, dropped those tesseracts in there and let them fill up. So switch this to here. Now we need what? 8 total. That was a force. As you can see, it's making the ingredients there. And we've stopped. Why have we stopped? Hello? That's the one thing about our crafting monitor. It will show us what's going on, but at the same time, trying to get multiple things going at the same time, it will hide it on us. We are waiting to make Tesseract full frames, which it is doing, but we are at the mercy of how fast our machines can go. Okay, not a problem, not a problem. We'll get there. It'll just take a little while. Meanwhile, we should have all this. Yes, we do have all 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 24 total blocks. So we can build our complete frame. Yay! Let's see how our force field's doing. Force. Thank you. We're up to 5. So 3 to go. We're probably waiting on Tesseract frames again. Hardened glass. Barium. Means we're back here waiting on this guy. I don't think that's right. Should be you with obsidian. We have a jam in the system, guys. Okay. Shut it down. We hit a hiccup. Okay, so force. We're up to 5. We need 3 more. Okay, got the hardened glass coming in now. Did we run into a jam again? Yes, we did. let this finish. Okay. You test rack full frame with the wiring. Test. Okay, we have a full frame. That'll make one more. We need to make the frame. Let's do it this way. Let's make 2 of those. Come on. Don't tell me this is what's jamming it. Nope, you're not jammed. Oh. Yes, you are jammed. Well, we'll fix this real quick. This will definitely unjam it. Comes. Should already have one. Spell it right. Frame. Now, because of the jam, I think we have too much sitting in here already. We'll get that out of there. As you can see, it does work, but you got to be careful. So we are currently waiting on hardened glass and 2 uranium ingots, which according to this, it has all it needs. And again, the double recipe in the induction smelter is causing a lag issue. Got to be careful with that. There's a way to fix that. Okay, we have our frame. Okay, we have an empty one of these. At least. So now if we go back to our force, hope to make the last 3. Just waiting on the ender pearls. Okay, let that finish up. The other thing we're going to probably want to do is not only have our power shield, but go ahead and put this diamond plating on. As you can see, our chest piece has already got it, so we don't need one, but our legs, our boots, and our helm all can use it. So that's advanced plating. We need 3 of those. I know we already saw it, but we'll look at the recipe real quick. Advanced plating, just simple 5 diamonds with an Invar gear. An Invar gear is simply 1 piece of iron ingot and 4 Invars. Very simple, very quick. So we needed 3 of these, right? 2, 3. Begin. Very simple, we have those now. We have our force. Do. Right click here. Our chest piece. We need to put in the energy shield. We need to put in our energy shield on our legs. Our diamond plating on our legs. Our boots, we need the energy shield, and we also need the diamond plate. Now, wait. You have to put points into each one of these to have them work effectively. So, on our plate, I have them set up to be roughly 100 kilograms. So we'll match that all the way across. At least our best we can. Actually, that's 1.0 kilograms, probably more than likely. That's what the K's represents as 1,000. Ooh, you gonna install it here? Now our energy shield. Energy per damage, armor, energy. Let's go ahead and put this at, say, 50 millijoules. We can get there. Okay, 50.4 then. That way, it won't, take all the damage, because the ability of the energy shield is going to be based on my power. And if nothing else, I want the ability, if I have to sprint away and fly out of there if I have to. Now, there is no armor protecting on the glove whatsoever. So, eat the apple. So, let's see what else we need. We have upgraded our armor. We have, basic building blocks here to at least hopefully build us an airlock system, build us, a wall around it. Type thing. Let's see, go. We may need some of these, but we'll deal with that later, because we're going to have the bubble if it works right. But I think we need this to, transition stuff in and out of the building. As you can see, it's that heavy stuff again. Probably gonna have to have one for the wire and one for the air. That ain't that hard to make. Really, it's not. Stone. Stone. Makes 4 of them. That's simple enough. And to make this, we need an oxygen pipe and 2 of those. More than likely a wire. Same thing, just with a wire. Cool. We don't need a refinery, oxygen sealer. Not sure what this guy does. Fuel loader. We definitely need a fuel loader. Oh, we got extra wire. Haha. I don't remember where I put a lot of this stuff. Oh, I had some of them. Basic plating. Nah. Won't bother with it right now. Okay. Let's go check our rocket out here. And F to open the inventory. Let's start offloading everything in here. 2 test racks, some dirt. Now we'll keep our helmet with us. Yeah, big bag, just in case we need more room to carry stuff back. Food. What else would we might need? What else? We're gonna have to need to fuel it up. I think we just got just about everything we're gonna need. That's right. I was gonna see if I can get that out of there. Fuel. What do they have a fuel for? A fuel canister. Liquid empty canister. Yep, we can do that real quick. Compress. Was that 10 or yeah, it's 10 still. Okay. 10. Fill. Can. Need 1. What else we need? Oh, glass. Well, might as well make 2 of them. Yay! It only took 1 to empty it. Is that really everything? If it is, then... Okay. That there. We'll throw this back in here. Okay, there's our extra oxygen tank. Our personal parachute for the rocket. What happened to our fuel loader? Fuel? Did it not come back with us? am going to take that with me, and I'm going to take these with me also. That way I have basic power when I get there if I need it. That's the generator. Runs off coal. Really? Did I leave it there? I did. I got to build a whole new one. Aluminum, steel. Yay. Uh-oh. We're out of steel. Please tell me I got steel. Please tell me I got steel. No, I don't have steel. Ah. How many do I need? 3, 4, 5. 5, and I have 3. What was the other thing I needed? Drill blank. Oh, just a basic. So I am at a standstill till I get steel. Oh, guys, as you can see, we're almost ready to go. I have to build a fuel loader. I have to charge up the rocket over there. And then we're going to be pretty much ready to go back to the moon again. Build up a little mini base. Hopefully take on the boss that's inside there. Be very nice if the fuel loader just popped up in my inventory right about now, but it ain't. Take a little bit of extra fuel. Oops, gonna need that. Need all this stuff to charge up the fuel canister. We'll take a furnace with us, chest. Yeah, it's not gonna hurt nothing too much. Hopefully our fuel loader's up there. Be nice to get up there and find out it's sitting there. So I'll end the episode here, guys. Figure out what I gotta do to get steel. Hopefully our laser drill outside will pull in some pieces. Never know for sure though. We can take a look at it here and see what it takes to get steel. Well, never mind. Look at that. It's just simply compressed iron and coal. I'm sitting there fretting over that. We're gonna fix this real quick. Take some of those out. Just to speed up the process just a tiny little bit. Make one more. And let that finish making it, because we'll need more steel eventually down the road. Fuel loader. Ah! Okay. All this on my inventory again. If I remember right, that should be power. No. Then this should be power. This should be... We have power, we have fuel going in. Bucket should be gaining fuel, which we are. We have backup extra tank. We'll take coal with this. So, just about ready, guys. I'll finish getting this going. I'll take the tank back and retop it off like we did last time. That way we have a full tank. I'll get all this going, and we'll be back. We'll do the blast off to the moon again. That way everybody gets to see the video again of how we get to the moon. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.